Yeah, there is hope that, yeah, Star of the Ace of Cups again. Look at this, guys. We get it, same card. Star of the Ace of Cups here, Star of the Ace of Cups. I feel like it's just whatever it is, it's already like Star and Ace of Cups. We just gotta, it's gonna happen. Good morning, Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel. We're starting your reading today in the morning. Happy full moon in Aquarius. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a crazy full moon. I don't know, the energy, as the way I was feeling it at least, was like pretty heavy, pretty crazy. But what I noticed personally is like the build up to the full moon that we had last night was like very, very heavy energy. But then it was kind of like once the full moon hit exact, I don't know if everyone else felt it or not, but like it felt like there was a release. So it was like a heavy, heavy build up, you know, and then like boom, drop. So today we're doing your reading. This is the morning after the full moon. So give this video a big thumbs up. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, because we will be doing Scorpio readings for at least some time on this channel. And everything you need to know is in the description box. I do have some availability, just a few maybe spots for private readings. Whatever is available, link in the description box. Only accepting bookings on our Etsy shop. And anyway, guys, let's get started. Let's see. What I want to do today, I have this new oracle cards. Think of a question, and in the end of this video, we will reveal the answer. So think of a question, could be anything, and I'm going to channel a message for you guys in the end of the video. Let's see. Okay, let's take two. All right, so we're gonna keep them hidden here for now. Let's put a nice crystal over it. Let's put this one. And we'll talk about this in the end of the video. And let's get started with your reading. What should we use today? Let's start with this Keeper's Oracle deck to see if there's a message. What is the most important message Scorpio needs to know? This is going to be a reading till the end of August, unless I see specific dates. If I see specific dates, I'm going to mention them in the title, or, okay. What message of concern? Ouch. We have marriage. We have message of concern. We have marriage. Let's take just one more. Okay, we have here main male. And we have change. Ooh. Okay, very interesting. So what I'm getting here is that there is some kind of change that's happening when it comes to whoever the main character, the main male, if you're especially a female, or if you're same sex into male, there is a big change, I feel like, that comes when it comes to this person. Now again, for some of you it could be like you were married to one person and you're getting married to another person now. For others of you, it could be if you are married to somebody, whoever the main person in your life is, if you are currently married, there is some kind of big change that happens with them. So maybe the two of you decide to relocate. Maybe the two of you decide to put some change into your relationship, I'm seeing here. Again, it doesn't have to be separation or anything like that. It could be like the two of you just finally deciding to move into a different house, maybe a bigger house, something like that. There is a change that's connected to main male, most likely the one you are married to. Now, you are concerned about something here, which we will clarify in a moment. What I do feel for a lot of you as well is if, let's say, you're in a serious, committed relationship with someone, if you are married to someone, you might be marrying someone else. If you're doing this, it will be something you already know. Why is this happening? Of course, South Node in your first house, North Node in your seventh house. So there is a change with Uranus, especially when it comes to partners. So for some of you, you don't have to be married. It could be just like a relationship, like a serious relationship, which is kind of like marriage. You were married to one person and there is a change taking place right now. You might be getting married to another person. Or if you are dating one person, a serious relationship, you might be, you know, the main male could be basically changing. Now let's clarify what's happening with this message of concern. So you're concerned about something. Let me see. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Okay, we have Temperance. Some kind of offer you've been patient with. The Fool. Okay, the message of concern here has to do with there is something you've been patient with, and there is some kind of new journey you're starting with. Six of Pentacles, something is being offered, but you are not sure if you are satisfied with that offer. There could be this kind of energy. You're like, I was waiting so long, I was expecting something else. Four of Wands, yeah, and it could be an offer even of putting like making a relationship more serious, making a relationship like more committed. Now I'm not sure why you're concerned though. Why are you concerned? Hierophant, yeah, there's something here. I'm not kidding. Look at this. Four of Wands. Four of Wands, this is marriage ceremony, especially if you're Jewish. This is how you get married. Like with a Hierophant too, like a Hierophant in Catholicism and in Christianity, right? It's like this Pope figure. So like there's something here about, could be religious also factor playing a role, but also there's something here about making something serious, making something committed, something about marriage. Let me see what else. Yeah, the Star, but it's like, I'm not sure. It's like, it's weird. Even though I'm asking, like, why are you concerned? All the cards that are coming out are actually very good, especially when it comes to relationship and marriage. So it's almost like maybe you're very excited because you know that there is a big chance that the people you're talking to right now, someone you're dating now, this could go to marriage, or you already are engaged and there are things you're discussing with the person you are seeing about how to make this marriage happen. But it's definitely like here it's about that. You might be like in a stage where you're like planning a wedding, or you're like, man, we both want to marry each other, something like that. Two of Pentacles and the Magician. Usually Two of Pentacles is about balancing things, and it's also sometimes an energy of being indecisive. However, here what I'm drawn to is the infinity symbol both in the Two of Pentacles, and the Magician has the infinity symbol on the top of his head as well. So I'm literally getting like there's been something you've been trying to balance and it's being manifested now. Maybe for some of you, you've been manifesting a person who you could marry, who you could have a serious relationship with. Something here, especially, you know, I'm personally not into 888 portals or whatever, even though I do think whatever people put intention towards holds power, right, because of our consciousness. But maybe even something that has to do with this quote unquote Lion's Gate portal, because I'm seeing this infinity symbol like an 8. Yeah, we have here something that's very faded. I still don't get why you're worried. I'll be honest, like, cause like they're showing me things, but they're not telling me why are you worried. What are you worried about? Maybe you're worried that this person will not follow through. Maybe you're worried that, well, we have, especially for those of you who are more like conservative into like arranged marriages, or if not arranged, maybe like, you know, those kind of things where when you date someone, you have that expectation you're going to marry them or something like that. There is some kind of worry about this. What if this person won't follow through? And I feel like for those of you who are indeed already engaged or in a serious commitment, you just have so many things to handle, and it's almost like you really have to release some of these burdens. Very interesting. Let's clarify the marriage card. Seven of Swords, Page of Wands. Three of Swords. Some of you are very scared that, like, let's say if there's long distance or whatever, some of you are very scared. What if this person will lie or cheat or whatever? You have these fears regarding that. You have a fear basically that somebody is going to steal away your person. I honestly don't see this happening. I feel like this is more of a concern. And also I feel like if you are the one who is committed to someone right now and you are basically living one relationship for another, it is going to be a heartbreak for the person you are currently with. Because I do see something for just some of you where you are leaving one connection behind to be in another very serious connection that I feel like starts light but becomes serious very soon. Who is this main male? Let's see. We have King of Pentacles here. You have somebody very serious who is also, I feel like, you know, left behind a lot of different things to be with you here. Five of Swords, which might have caused havoc. And with the Seven of Cups to the King of Cups, you have different options. So it's almost still like, for some of you, you might be still evaluating who is a better match for you. You are not fully committed to someone yet. I'm seeing there is competition, Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, but you have to trust in this journey that the one you're going to end up with, that the one you're going to be with is the right one. There's a moment here, especially as Jupiter about to retrograde into Pisces, and I'm using Western Tropical. especially as Jupiter is about to retrograde into Pisces. We have this almost like feeling like we do, like with Jupiter in Aries, where Jupiter is right now, it's all about taking actions, where we are very bold and apologetic. Our fate, sort of like, we're the captains of our own ship. We have to do stuff. We have to kind of like, you know, best results come to those who basically make their own luck. Now, when Jupiter goes into Pisces, what happens is that we have to let go and trust the universe. Jupiter in Pisces and Jupiter in Aries are very different energies, because with Jupiter in Pisces, Pisces is the 12th zodiac sign, the 12th sign in the zodiac. So it's about letting go, you know, release, trusting the universe, trusting things that things will work out the way they need to, right? But with Jupiter in Aries, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, right? It's the spring equinox. It's where we start things, plant seeds, take initiative, right? So very different energies. And I feel like for some of you, yes, it was the right choice to be taking initiative, taking steps towards something you want, like creating your reality very consciously. But I feel like as now Jupiter is about to retrograde, it's not happening like right this moment, but it will be retrograding into Pisces in a few months. So it's like it's important almost like to let go and let God a little bit here, like trust that if you are meant to be with someone, it will happen. Don't block it, but like don't force anything. And let me see, what is it about this change? So there's change coming for a lot of you, like big change in your relationships. It's happening for a lot of you already right now. We have here 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's a change from being very unhappy where you are, someplace where you are unfulfilled, towards fulfillment of everything you wanted. Wish fulfillment here from 5 of Cups to 10 of Pentacles. Let me see, bottom of the deck, High Priestess, and deep down, it's interesting because like both 10 of Pentacles and High Priestess are also referencing the Tree of Life and Kabbalah. If you see here, right, the 10 dimensions, and here also behind the High Priestess, it's also meant to be like the same shape. So deep down, you know that you will manifest what you desire. It's kind of like not doubting it, because I do feel like some doubts and anxiety cripples in sometimes, because you might see something with message of concern that you might not trust to. There is whole paranoia for some of you. Again, they didn't really tell me what are you so concerned about. It's more like you might yourself sometimes worry yourself. I feel like this is one of them situations where you have to let go and just let the universe work things out, which could be so hard for Scorpios. I know it, that myself is Scorpio rising. It's like it could be so hard because you want to have control, right? Like you want in a way have to, like, even when you don't admit it to yourself, you want to make things work. And here I feel like there is this moment where you really need to let go and trust that if this is supposed to be in your life, things will unfold. And if not, it's okay, because it's okay. I think sometimes, like from personal experience as a Scorpio rising, sometimes the part of if it's not okay, something else will come along or whatever, or there will be better changes. This is the hardest part, because deep down you don't want to. You kind of just want to decide on one thing. You really want it to be the one. You really want it to work. Like Scorpios are not the playing field types, really. I think it's the Taurus in the 7th house, where it's like we just want to be stable in our relationships. Like we just want to be like with the one and only. And deep down there's always this hope when we meet, right, someone we're really like, that please be the one, please don't fuck it up. Because like you only lose Scorpio's trust once, right? Once you lost it, second chances, I don't know, don't think it like really works that well. So deep down we know ourselves. I think we know that, man, if it's not gonna work, if this person's gonna disappoint me, like, man, that's it, and you don't really want to move on to the next one. Like the whole thing that they give in the dating advice, like I listen to it myself, just for myself and just for broadening my own knowledge. But like all the stuff that I hear dating coaches say, oh, keep options, keep this, keep that, it just doesn't, it's so not Scorpio, like seriously, it's like hard. But let's see. Let's keep going with your reading. Let's do first row, you, second row, the most dominant energy you connect with. Whoever is the most in your mind, whoever you are connecting with the most right now. First row, you, second row, your person. Okay, Three of Cups. I feel like if things been tough, ooh, okay, if things been tough, I feel like things will lighten up soon. I feel like for some of you, the past, I don't know, past few weeks were a little rough, but I feel like things are lightening up. Things are getting better. Yeah, okay, I see. Now who you're connecting with. Now let me just, hold on guys, let me just remove everything. I don't know, something changed about my frame. Like I didn't change anything, but I'm not sure. Hold on. Okay, better. Okay, we have here Four of Cups. Ooh, interesting who you're connecting with. Ooh, they do love you though, that's for sure. Interesting. Ooh, wow. Again, Two of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Hanged Man reversed is before that. I feel like somebody is trying to balance themselves after having a major revelation about something. Let's see how this works. I feel like for you, this is going like this. First of all, what I really like in this reading is that right in the center of your spread, on your side, we have the Star, and on your person's side, you have the Ace of Cups. And if you see here, right, both have to do with cups, both have to do with pouring the water, both have to do with divine grace and inspiration. Now, there is some issues though, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like for you, it could go two ways. First, you might be in this time period where things are things are starting to be better after a period of maybe lots of issues, lots of problems. You're starting to feel better. You're starting, especially like as Venus just entered Leo, I feel like it's a lighter energy for the collective overall, because I don't know about you guys, but Venus in Cancer, and there was Mercury in Cancer as well, like entire July, I personally did not feel like doing anything. Like the summer for me personally started so well. Like in June, it was fun, amazing, all the Gemini energy. And in July, I just don't know, like I don't even know what I was doing in July. I cannot even remember. So now in August, we finally have like Leo energy, more like fun, excitement. I feel like for a lot of you, you will come out of your shell again and you're going to start having fun again. I see also some of you guys have Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini in your chart, even Virgo. And I feel like for a lot of you, there is something is going to be done right. There is going to be some kind of almost divine blessing. Hierophant with the Star together could be like a divine blessing, because I believe the Hierophant in this card is like making the priestly blessing as well. So like you follow the law, so to say. You might even, honestly, for some of you might even be blessed by the Holy One, by the Guru. I don't know if you're in your culture have any kind of like, what do you call these people? I know like in Indian, right, culture, there is this sort of guru, right, people in another cultures too. So you might get blessed by somebody, like literally, maybe you're traveling somewhere where you will be blessed by some kind of holy person or something like that. And I do think with the Star card, there is a spiritual purification taking place for you, even if you don't see it. You might be like, I'm not really feeling it, I've been disconnected. But no, there's something happening on a deep level. Now you are worried though, with the Nine of Swords to the Five of Swords. Let me just take one card to clarify this energy. What are you worried? What is Scorpio worried about? And it almost has to do with like not wanting to lose. You want to win by any cost in some kind of situation. Has to do with a connection. This is normally a Temperance card, but here I'm seeing it as like there is a connection, there is a union that's blending in, and you might have some baggage, honestly, that might be interfering with how the two of you are coming together. Now, it's not interfering, meaning like it's delaying things or whatever. It's more like you yourself have a lot of resistance, have a lot of like trauma response that's being, activated right now. But you are, I feel like, are making it through the rain, so to say, because again, you have some kind of divine blessing here. I also feel like for some of you, you might have gone through, they were like 3 months, maybe April, May, I'm seeing June for some of you, where everything was amazing and stuff, and recent past, and maybe recent couple of weeks with the full moon, a lot of things came up. If that's your situation, I feel like you'll make it through. It's like just a temporary test that you are meant to go through to become even stronger. Now, let me see if there's something else I want to say. Let's just take one more card to clarify your energies. Yeah, we have here share the love. There's something here definitely, especially when it comes to community, friends, people you connect with, where you will be having a lot of good time, a lot of positive energy will be shared between you. And I feel like not just one person that's like love interest, but some kind of community of friendships. You might actually like, especially if you met any new friends, made any new friends in the past 3 weeks, 3 months, the connection will become more like better, I don't know, something like that. Now let's look at your person. Your person has Four of Cups, Eight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Judgment, and Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like you might have come on strong with someone at first. There was like a kind of like a significant progress in the connection was made, but then a person started acting super frozen, like something got them, they just froze in time. They just like in the Eight of Swords energy next to the Four of Cups, they are not moving, they are not just, they're just like frozen, they just got cold feet, or they are just acting super weird. We'll clarify this in a moment, but I do feel like it's not something that's gonna stay for a long time. It's just some kind of stuff that they are going through. I feel like having massive realizations about something, which is almost like they might be very sensitive, so this is like shaking them to the core. And with the Ace of Cups, I do feel like the love and the feeling and the potential here is very real. Again, this person is going through some kind of very powerful awakening realization. When Ace of Cups is next to Judgment, it's almost like having major epiphany where you're like, wow, this is it, this is what it all meant. Maybe they couldn't put pieces of some kind of puzzle together and it was all just scattered and they couldn't make sense of something, and now something's coming to massive realization. Maybe that's why it's sort of like deer, what do you call it, deer in the headlights or something like that, the expression that comes in. And now with the Wheel of Fortune, there's some kind of very big faded change. Now let's clarify your person's energies. Okay, we have here fine, but yeah, there's something that happened that I feel like really made them very unstable, because both of these cards, they talk about finding balance. Four of Cups with the Eight of Swords, so this is a person who is finding balance at the moment. It's like everything is almost like everything is like all over the place for them. Oh, sorry, it took 10 cards, sorry, one card only. Yeah, and it's almost like they have to get into this clear space where I feel like they are getting into, because it's almost like there's some fears. I feel like this is the person who has some fears that are activated right now, but it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, they know that the tests they have to go through, they will go through them. And there is this coming together card where it's like there is something basically as well like fated, because also Wheel of Fortune to the Judgment. This is where fate interferes for a lot of you. This is where there's something from above, like we see angels everywhere here, right? Like there is some fated energies from the above that are coming. And again, whoever this person is, you will be put together with the one you're supposed to be with. Now, again, for you, I feel like the main lesson right now is to not fret, not to worry, not to create all this super heavy anxiety, because that's, I feel like, what you guys, some of you have been doing. And just let go and like really trust that you will be where you need to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Like you can even like, I don't know, I've been watching all this dating advice, and I seriously see, the thing is, it might freaking work, maybe, I don't know. There is no proof, to be honest, that it's consistently working. What guru, law of attraction guru say, dating coach say, maybe it does work. But I have to say, if I have to be all my life miserable, fighting my natural impulses, who I am, like how I like to express myself, and I don't know about you guys, we're all unique individuals, right? I am personally a bit quirky and weird. I don't like to do things the way normal people do them. If I have to all the time, just to survive in the human world, change everything about myself, and yes, maybe it will give me the results that I want, but like, I don't feel happy when I'm doing that, because I feel like I'm literally like disconnecting from my own guidance. You know, yes, some things do make sense, but I'm like, should I be listening to my own voice? And then, you know, at least if it doesn't even work out, like let's just say you don't get the guy or the girl or whoever, or connection doesn't work the way you want to. It could happen, right? It's always there. But at least, you know, you were yourself. At least, you know, you expressed yourself. And even if, yes, maybe you have to learn some lessons on your own and not from a teacher, at least you know that you walked this path, each step of it, each challenge, each pain and pleasure, you know, yourself, not just, you know, completely denied, you know, your own internal guidance system and went to do what someone told you. Like, I personally really dislike it. Like, I sometimes take advice from coaches to do exact opposite thing that they told me to do. Like, I don't know, it's just like, that's just me. So like, the reason why I'm sharing this is that, like, they always say, oh, wait this many days, don't text first, or don't respond to text for this many days, do this, do that, show that you have 10 more options, like all these different things. And I'm just like, you know, that's not necessarily what they say, but like, the thing is, like, you know, why can't you just be yourself? Show who you are, whatever quirks you are. Well, maybe don't freak them out, like, right away, don't show 100% completely who you are. But like, and if it works, if a person resonates, if a person really is good for it and there is such openness, it will work. If it doesn't, at least you know you didn't pretend, at least you know you were yourself. So if you have something you want to say, if you have something you want to express, do it. Like, seriously, like, if that's what your soul is telling you to do, because there's all this, like, you can, you know, you can, I know, like, this is not taken from the reading, but like, I really feel like it needs to be said here. That's why I'm sharing this. If you go by what every video says, every coach says, you just get so confused. Here you are, you're completely not in touch with the divinity of your own soul, and you just go by somebody else's version of reality and how reality should be. You know, I feel like part of this Hierophant and the Star is to be connected with your own internal reality, your own light. And yes, maybe you will do things that, if the person is truly not the right one for you, yeah, they will freak out, it will spook them, they will be turned off. But if a person is really the right one for you, you know how they say, right? Your heart is, like, your flaws are perfect for the heart that's meant to love you. And if at the end of the day, you don't want just another relationship, you don't want just another person you dated or just another person you successfully manifested, but if you truly want that one, the one and only, like your true, real soulmate, if you really want that, like the real deal, I think that being yourself and being yourself and listening also to your own internal thing that tells you to say some things, express some things, be yourself, is the only thing that matters. That's just my opinion here. I just really needed to say it, because I was like spending some time also watching other people's advice, whatever, and then I was like, no. So that's what we have here. So we do have here trusting that something that, if it's fated, it's meant to be, it will come through, and you don't have to act certain way, you don't have to wait, you don't have to hold back how you are. Be yourself. Like, I gotta give advice no one else gives. Be as much yourself as freaking possible, because the sooner you express yourself, the sooner you will know what's yours or what's not yours, if someone is even meant to be, supposed to be, can even handle you or not. So let's just clarify these cards a little bit more. Let me see something. What is the person's? Let's ask actually a different question. Oof, wow. Welcome to my TED Talk. The coffee kicked in. We can officially conclude that. I want to know what this person's feelings towards you is right now, the one you have in mind. Okay, we have here a Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. Ten of Pentacles also kind of almost reversed, but I do feel like with this, like, what I'm drawn to in this card is that there is a lot of like family type of stuff. You see on this card, there is this 3 people, and on this card, I do feel like they could see themselves, you know, again, nothing is sort of, even if we see ourselves, right, with someone having a long-term relationship, doesn't mean we will have one, but I do feel like they could see a future with you. Yeah, the Fool, what matters is taking a chance. Death card, you could be sometimes scary, Scorpio, but they will never tell you that. Like, scary meaning you have intensity. You might have this intensity. The closer they get to you, the more they realize just how freaking intense you could be. That you are also, I feel like what you are also to this person, you are the death of their old ways, of their old self. Almost like being with you, they experience this ego death. I also see that for some of you, this person made certain progress in their fool's journey towards being with you, and then it's almost like they had to come back to the start and they're restarting something with you. But we also have here the Six of Cups. If you're not together with this person, they might be missing you. Again, this is general reading, it might not resonate with all of you. So we have here Five of Swords again, Seven of Swords. If there was any lies, if somebody find out something about someone, there is some distrust, to be honest. The one thing about this relationship, there's distrust, but I do think it could be over, it could end, because I feel like for some of you, it's also better to be with them, or for them to be with you than not with you, if you know what I mean. Let's see, this person's energy towards you. Oh yeah, and we need to go to the extended now. Person's energy towards you. There is some kind of conflict that I feel like will be made right. Something where maybe their ego got triggered. Their ego was triggered by something, but with the Hierophant to the Page of Cups, things will be made right. There will be forgiveness. There will be also Pisces, Taurus energy. There will be forgiveness, and there will be an offer of some kind of reconciliation. Now, in the beginning of the video, we asked a question. Your answer to the question we asked. We have Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty as your oracle cards for the question you asked. I feel like there is something here. The time has come for something. You've been waiting for something for a long time, and the time to almost like wake up, the awakening, the time to be, you know, awakened by the true love kiss has come. We have here literally something about the time, also could be timing, something about the timing. The time for something has come. So you're about to have something as the time for something has come. Now, let's take this to the extended, and we're going to clarify here. A lot of cards needs to be clarified. So what I want to clarify is, first and foremost, what's going on? Why is this Five of Swords here? Because you keep getting this Five of Swords when it comes to you and this person. I don't understand why. Let's take 5 cards. 5 cards for the Five of Swords. You're worried about something. This time you are worried about something. What are you worried about? I don't feel like it's them. I feel like it's you. Hold on. Which deck? One. You're worried about something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's almost like anxiety. You're getting very antsy about something. I'm also seeing, okay, let's take these cards aside. It's a lot. We're doing a lot for your reading today. Energy is heavy, so I mean, it's not bad, it's just like there was a lot, I feel like, with the full moon, just stuff. So you're, okay, 4 of Cups, what's up with them? Why are they frozen? No. 3, 4, something also stuck about them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there is something that's really faded. We'll take 20 cards for this. Faded changes. Let's take a different deck. Like this one. Taking a lot of cards for the extended. Faded change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ouch. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. This is big energies here. And last but not least, this card's about marriage kept coming up. What are they trying to say about this? 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll clarify probably even more than that. Let's clarify just before we go to the extended a little bit more on their feelings to you. Using so many different decks, guys, as you can see, right? 5 cards. Actually 6 cards for their feelings to you. 6 number of Venus. Yeah, link to the extended is going to be down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Really appreciate you joining and liking this video. And we'll see you soon, guys. And I'm going to go to the extended now. Bye.